Interactions between people and bears are up in some parts of the country, making headlines from Connecticut to Nevada this year.
In Arkansas, 2 men were killed in separate black bear attacks in the past few months, one in Franklin County and a second in Newton County. 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee talked to experts about bears, these recent incidents, and what, if anything, could be behind them.
Bears in Arkansas? You bet.
So it's really not that unusual to see a bear if you're in the woods, especially in the Ozark National Forest where there's a lot of bears.
Mark Kilburn, a retired educator for Arkansas Game and Fish, says we've got about 5,000 black bears in the state. And while sightings are common, a black bear attack, like what happened recently, is extremely rare.
There is absolutely no logical explanation or reason that happened, in my opinion. I think it was just a pure happenstance.
But Kilburn says that if a person were to startle a mother bear with cubs, encounter a bear who is injured or sick, or come between a bear and his food, that black bear could become very defensive very quickly.
Typically, the black bear will be the least aggressive of the bears that we have in North America. They're just not aggressive by nature.
Scientists say that land development in the state is eating up the bears' habitat, forcing them to look for food in places they normally wouldn't go.
Right now where you have all this development from, Springdale, Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville, gosh, that at one time, 100 years ago, that was pristine black bear habitat. And now it's covered with pavement and concrete and, all these houses and malls.
Dr. Neil Carter at the University of Michigan studies interactions between wildlife and people. He looks at how factors like climate change could increase the chance of bear and people encounters.
If you have an exceptionally dry year or a La Nina period, it comes down to the fact that there's not as much mast available for bears. There's not as much acorns and berries and nuts for them to get and their natural food sources. And so they have to find other ways to augment their food supply. And that's when they're more likely to come into contact with people.
However, Carter, like Kilburn, says those encounters are exceedingly rare.
It's so rare given how many bears and people there are. So that's what makes this story, of course, exceptional, because it is 2 in a month. And so I wouldn't think that they're going to be more likely to be attacks like this because of the challenges of food. But then again, it does put people and bears at greater chance of encountering each other. And anytime there's an encounter, it could go bad for both.
So if bear encounters are becoming more common, there's probably some things that you'll want to know. First, before you head out on a hike, let someone know where you're going to be. And headphones, something like these, you don't want to wear headphones. You want to be able to hear everything that's going on around you. Third, if you do happen upon a bear, face the bear, remain calm, and try to back away very slowly. If the bear starts to approach you, try to make yourself as big as you can. It would probably also help to make a lot of noise. In Fayetteville, I'm Laura Huckabee, 4029 News.